AJ and Daz are standing by with the matchup. Both squads with a decent showing today, but only one comes out victorious. Let's carry on with European Rocket League with Jobless versus Fast Forward.
After falling to their old pal in Joyo, Jobless now have Fast Forward standing in their way of the playoffs. I've got one question for you, Dazarin. Do they want this smokes?
CJ.
So, listen, Forward have been moving at a lightning break speed so far. In terms, Smokes has been looking really good. Do they want the Smokes? I don't know if Jobless do. I think they, probably want a job.
Now I want Fast Forward to lose.
They've been playing. They should be, all players well deserving of an organization here. But this is going to be a very interesting series, ladies and gentlemen.
That was awful.
One team moves in the top 8. It doesn't get better than this.
I need a rating out of 10 for that intro, ladies and gents. This is a great start, almost a 10 out of 10 start from Oli. Is trying to get a nice little double start.
2.
And as Johnny said, there's a lot on the line here, not just Super Saturday, but for Compact, for Edgeby to be their first top 8. They've both been in the main event 7 and 8 times respectively, but a top 8 would be certainly a massive achievement for them.
It's the first time I've seen 0s out of 10. Shout out, chat.
That's not enough.
Right now.
He's putting a 1 on the board. He's putting a number on the side of Jobless. They're bouncing back off that tough loss to Oxygen in 4 in the previous round. That's really nice from Rez. He just launches himself back post. Finds the first on the board.
Yeah, I like the position in there. He's playing really close. I mean, he's hanging off the pole, basically, almost. But he's got to be careful, too. Look, again, these low challenges here. This series could kind of change there just based off of how things work off the kickoff. And we're seeing a little bit of errors here left and right. Both teams start having to clean up mistakes. Rezi looking for the double. Okay, Rezi, I see ya. Double down. 2 goals for
Well, that's a good look for Jobless.
This is an absolute statement piece here coming out from Rezi. Look at that. Just beats him on the near
Oh,
side.
it's just so clean.
Jumps as well, but the angle
That's
is just too tight
so
there for Rezi. A brace from him. It's only 1 minute and 8 seconds going here in game number 1. This is looking pretty one-sided early.
Right, already off to a pretty hot start here, and you want to see if you can end up seeing just a little bit more of possession control on the side of Forward. They have been able to get the ball upfield, but they haven't recorded a shot yet. And again, another shot. Rezi, that was on target. It was looking to the top left, but Edgy said no.
This guy's got aimbot or something. Everything is looking top corner, no matter what angle. Certainly got to be on their toes here. As Fast Forward, fast 4-wheel drive, I like to call them. Someone convinced me that's not what they're called, and I'll refuse it. There's only has to wait for Rezi, who's honestly he's just doing resets in his back half. This guy is absolutely feeling it at the moment. He's looking in form. Only with 100 boost off that mid, he does get 1. Tries to get around Compact, almost. Oh, the 50's just going to go straight in. Wow. EXO gets the third on the board. Jobless are just
what the hell was
all over
happening?
them.
Yeah, they are. I mean, just a very strong calculated start. Get that from Oli.
Just a perfect touch
but
mid.
it's really EXO's second man playing as
Made it
close
impossible
as
for
he is.
anyone on Fast Forward to do anything there.
Defense
Okay,
takes control, pinches
fair
to the
enough.
side, but EXO's playing close just in case. And then, of course, the defense back third is pretty deep, so it's just everything is kind of covered here.
Oh, what a done.
This is not safe for public viewing. This is just absolutely dismantling them. It's only with the dunk. Edgeby had to do better there. Last man on the 50. 4 goals in 2 minutes. This is a game of all time.
Hello? Yeah, I don't know if you want to really tune into the stream right now. If you're a Forward fan, you might need to turn it off. Just go, take a walk, come back, and get 2 minutes and 50 seconds. Because this is definitely not what you want to see out of them. You're asking for the smokes, and that play smoked got smoked. Oh, he tried to put a shot on, but Rezi denied it. He's still trying to stay into the play. That's not going to work. Edgeby gets blocked out by EXO. It's a 4-goal series. Listen, we keep asking production, maybe, we should just turn it off, go next. They won't let us. We're stuck here just as much as the players are stuck here on the field. Can Forward bring this back? It's looking really unlikely the way Jobless are playing right now. Even when they put a man up, it just feels like there's still no defense there.
They need to activate the 4-wheel drive mode, Daz, because they're stuck in the mud right now. They are going nowhere in defense. They cannot work the ball out. And right now, their transition game is non-existent. That's demo. That'll help out. But Compact, he has no boost. The reset, he's done pretty well with what he was working with. Dunk comes through. Edgeby pushing the ball forward. Smokes is up as well. They are just lacking that finishing touch, that polish there is fast forward. This has been really impressive from Jobless, showing why they were a top team last split, albeit with Joyo. Couldn't quite. Yeah, there's levels. There's levels at the moment. They're showing it right here.
Exactly, and if you're fast forward, you're probably pressing fast forward right now to go to game number 2, because this one is not looking too good for you, to be honest. The way things have been, circulating around the field, you haven't been able to get control of the ball. You're finally starting to put shots on, but again, that's being cut away here as well. You want to be able to pressure the defense, but you can't even make contact on the bump. Rezzy's sitting downfield trying to redirect it into your net. He's sitting on your backboard. How is he on your backboard before you're on your backboard? It's that you're starting to see a little bit of the problems here. For fast forward a little early on.
This is a great start for Jobless, and there's just nothing from fast forward. It's just
game 1, 4-0 is the score line, and it's
so
looking like it might stay
bleh.
Everything. Oh, here we go. This could be a chance though. EXO just gets back. He does get demoed. Again, they're just so quick to read these touches. Everything Rezzy touches does, it's just on net. He's like the opposite of Rizex. I can't believe it. I don't know what he's doing right now, what he's found, but we might have to check him PC. Here goes Ollie. He just somehow ground pitches it. Where on earth did that come from? He had an infield pass to go with, but he's trying to put the ball through the ground. With 30 seconds left, this has been a demolition job in game 1 for Jobless.
Yeah, the demolitions have been great. I mean, we've seen all sorts of goals coming out from them, just being able to find each other in transitions. Even that, just the solo plays where they just end up, you talk about the Oli dunk here. Everything has just worked out so well. Rezzy hit a double. EXO's getting dunks there on the back end. They're just faster to the ball, and they have just a read on what Ford's going to do with it. Final few seconds, take down. Game 1, all Jobless. They take that one back. They've got possession. They're making pass plays around you, double solos, everything. So it really does come down to that second, third man positioning. It just has to be a little bit better.
Can they do it though? Can they do it? It's all well and good to know what to do.
Yeah, I don't know.
But putting it into practice is something that is a whole another ball game. Here we go though. It's a long series. Well, it's not a long series because if they lose this, they're facing match point. But they really need to get cold right now. It does fast forward. Otherwise, I will permanently call them fast four-wheel drive as punishment for their losses. Oli takes the ball up the side. Edgeby's up early enough. If they can just, let's say, hang on for the first couple of minutes, that might be handy. That game number 1 just got
patience
out of,
by
it just got
Smokes.
too far out of hand too quickly, then to really salvage it.
Yeah, exactly. You gotta see things just change on the communication aspect. Smokes there gets a save, but he did get kind of team bumped there. Also will get demoed in the back, and there's not a lot of boost on the side of forward, so now they have to go and try to dive at this just to force time for everybody to rotate and get in the right positions. There's one thing to contest for the midfield, but you see Smokes, he can't contest there just because he's so low on boost. He would literally just not be able to get up into the air to make a good challenge. And you're just seeing Jobless take full advantage of it. Oh, making CJ
Good read by Oli, knowing that wasn't just going to go in.
Someone put a hand up. I mean, the guy is just walking the ball into your net. There's just nothing. There's nothing happening at all. They just could not get there in time. And gee whiz, minute in, we need to see something better than that out of fast forward. Here we go though. They do win the kickoff. Can he get a pass? He's going for the solo play. Takes it upstairs with the reset. I can't find anyone. They're just lacking that finishing touch. They're not quite connecting up front. Opting for the solo plays instead, and well, Jobless are too good. They're pretty able to handle just one guy attacking. I would love to see some more pass plays coming through.
Yeah.
Anyway.
Yeah, it's just like when you forward just send that guy on you, they're really good at just being able to just kind of back him down, block him out. Look, even there, they send 2 guys, and still just being able to, Oli's just really good at being able to handle that. And now they have such more of a field presence because of it, and they can just kind of dictate the pace. It feels like forward are playing more reactionary than they are. Oh, I say that though, as Jobless actually only needed to play a reactionary in that back end because they are trying to force the issue. But that was the most
scary
defense all game, and we're hitting that halfway mark in a few 20 seconds-ish or so. We need to see forward be able to kind of turn things around here.
Yeah, that was the best attack so far for fast forward. So here's a reset. They're working together as a team. That's better. I like this little 1-2 punch in offense, at least out of transition. Send someone forward. They've got to go for it. Their name is Ford. Surely they can at least drive in that direction. That's what we want to see. Can he get a pass out? He's in on HB. Surely.
There we go. It took their time. Bro, CJ is going in on fast forward right now.
Again, on compact, he's literally just battling the defense, forces a little bit of a breakout. It's a great pass to HB, and he nails the shot. And you have to be able to nail those opportunities. Ford now making this a game here, potentially could make it a series if they can tie.
Here we go. Finally, we're seeing some action happening on the offensive side. We'll fast forward, but ESO trying to work the ball around again. They're going for some absolutely chaotic stuff. We saw ground pinches in that first game. This time, trying to be a little bit more conventional. That's just sensational. Oh, Oli probably could have scored that. I think he was trying to read the save there, Daz, but the demo came through and he just had a wide open net. And he's gone straight across it. Doesn't get the touch. I'll be happy with that one, fast forward.
Yeah, it's hard. Normally when you're in those positions and you see, a guy bringing the ball.
This is at least a closer game. It's looking good for fast forward.
Kind of creeping up as there's a creep there, and that's a good ground.
It's not perfect by any means, and they're still in a really bad spot, but compared to last game, this is like so much better.
And it slowed down the counterattack.
Still though, much better than game number 1. Couldn't have been much worse, to be honest, for fast forward, but this is far better. They're finding a little bit more composure defensively. Gonna get that midfield.
They have more composure than us, that's for sure.
On here, but the demo. Oh, this is big trouble. Smokes has to go huge here. What a block. That's really nice from him. Let's get the counter as well. Just throws it downfield. Happy to concede possession. Try and get back. HB gets the touch. Quick follow-up there from EXO, but Smokes is right there, can compact turn. This has been the difference. That midfield game has been phenomenal so far for Jobless. There's a pass out, and there's the, well, I was about to say the goal, but once again, they let one go past, and now it's a 2-on-1. Pass, compact, Ollie's doing well, should still be a goal. Oh! Down. Surely!
No way! No way! That should have been a goal! I can't believe it. I can't believe it.
That's
gets there to make the save in time, but they sent all of their resources.
How was that not a goal?
When you think like the last shot that comes through,
I'm baffled.
the cleanest one. You got a little bit of space. You had room to line it up, and it just didn't work out at all. Now we're sitting here, and it's still tied up. We're in the final 30 seconds. Next goal potentially wins the game here, and I'm sure if you're fast forward, you want to rewind that one back.
Yeah, they wouldn't mind rewinding that. I don't know how they didn't score. I mean, that was absolutely redonkulous. Here we go, though. The bump's come through. If EXO's gone, it could be...
Oh.
Just shoot it. Just get a bump. Do something. 2 seconds left. Oh, goodness, they've given it up. The ball...
It's still not...
He got the corner.
They've got absolutely no boost. Double they're panicking. And the ball hits the ground. That was their best friend in the end. They needed overtime. Fast forward, should have scored then. Should have conceded. Foley doesn't find the angle. Oh, not again. No.
Oh my god, I thought that was just straight in.
No kickoff goal here.
Oh my god.
Can't afford to really slow down. You see, Smokes trying to see if he can get that bump. Smokes does take the boost in the corner though, so a little bit of panic there on the Jobless defense because they are low right now.
Jobless are in a struggling spot right now,
trying to see if he can get a bump, but EXO just
not enough, is it?
Around him, making sure like he doesn't get any contact as he tries to get that clearance, which is very important. But there's a good drop, and you see HB again trying to get involved, but the defense still there to get contact in time. We're seeing passes left, right, 1, 2, Smokes to the top.
Yeah, fast forward. Thank you for showing us that you can win a match.
That's the play we like to see. It's the pass across
Not a match, a game.
They're linking up offensively, fast forward, and they
got a long way. The other teams don't go 3-0
in front of
and 0-3.
net. Then that
Going
can really change the gameplay, but
round 5.
Just tying up that first couple of minutes was huge for them. They
that's how that would
settle
work.
into that game too, and in the end, that's how they wore down Jobless. This is much better, and maybe we will get our first. Have we had a game 5 yet on the mainstream? Could be our first game 5 of the day.
Yeah, I don't think we have had a game 5 yet. Last series didn't go 5. I don't think any of them have so far.
Last series definitely didn't go 5. Gee whiz.
We don't talk about that one. Yeah, no game 5s here on the mainstream today, and potential, the way this one has been swinging left and right. Oh.
Almost.
Holy, smacked that across.
Here we go.
He's looking for Resi there.
He just space. Oh, that's a massive free from Smokes. He
reads it.
He's just not looking back, and they're only going forward at the moment. Edgeby,
they just keep going.
Edgeby turns again. Gee whiz, the half rotation's coming through. Again, he's not what we saw in game number 1. This side just needs one game to get going, and you're going to see a completely different lineup. Oli's panicking now, and Resi having to
Fast
make
forward
a
looking
save.
a
Does have
lot
100
better
boost.
now.
Trying to control it. Smokes.
They've got
He's
so
just
much confidence.
W-king his way into this game, and I do not mind it. This is far better. The pressure is stepping up for Jobless, or onto Jobless.
He has not left that half.
He's not leaving that, and he's not looking like it either. He's grabbing that mid boost, and he's turning straight back in. This is classics in Season 5. And I'm absolutely loving to see it. The balls are coming through. Oli trying to keep it out. Jobless playing a lot of defense at the moment. Fast forward.
This is ridiculous.
Drop the hammer down on this attack. Is he trying to slow it down? They
Can't believe it.
Not trying to keep up with this pace.
Yeah, and you can see just, again, just a little bit more of that kind of pressure coming out on both sides, trying to get that counterattack. That's a good 50. Resi doesn't have boost here, so what does he do? Looks for the pass. Oli tries to land it back, but Resi just bounces off his hood, can't do too much, so now it goes the other way. And you're just seeing forward here, fast forward, just trying to take the most out of any of these chances. Infield pass again. That one actually was a good bounce for him, but they couldn't react in time to get the bump. These are these like critical things that if they could clean up or take advantage of, could be the difference maker. They're doing a good job of penetrating Jobless's defense, but besides that, when it gets to those scoring chances, they haven't been able to line up those shots yet.
I do like that from Olu before, though. He just decided to push forward, get the boost. Huge read from Compact. HB with space in the midfield. Gets the reset. Gets another reset. Feel like he already had one, but just wanted another one for good measure. Smokes. Trying to control this one. He opts to just hit the ball around, finds Ixo. Compact with the clear. This is Jobless's turn to keep some pressure on, but that pass wasn't great. And if Compact can get the beat here, they might be able to get a goal in transition. Only with a nice cut. Smoke 0 boost. He's not worried at all. He's still pushing forward. And HB might have the bottom corner. Double save.
What is that save?
Knocked away for Jobless. Still scoreless here in game number 3.
Man, he sent the shot, but they just clamped down so hard on that lower post. Like you said, that double save was big. Now they're trying to see if they can make something happen the other way around. We see them with pressure, but again, these losses here in the midfield force Jobless back time and time again, and it's been giving forward some good chances there. But they got to be a little careful. Smokes again, another good stop there on the defense, and that was actually the first recorded save as Oli doubled down. Ixo can't get there in time.
Oh my god.
Now, such a quick double from Oli. He did pretty well to get that almost on target. Setting up perhaps a shot. Oh, Rezzy's is still up. Put it on, son! Put it on, man! What a first goal for Jobless!
What?
He was still in the air! Oh my goodness! Absolutely incredible pass from Oli to Rezzy, who's floating, and he banks the goal. You don't see that every day.
What did I just watch? This is real. Why was he there? How?
What on earth have we witnessed? Jobless just fell asleep in game 2, and the sniper has woken back up in game number 3. That is ridiculous. He just decided, you know what? I might stay up here for a bit longer. Found himself the ball and gets the bar down shot as well. Phenomenal stuff coming out from Jobless, showing their class once again as Compact is deciding to play dodge 'em cars with the ball.
I mean,
talk about BDS win 3-0.
They're still trying to get
Who saw that one coming, eh?
Now what do? You see Rezzy out the play, he decides to float around a little bit more. You can't take him out. Are you gonna send somebody to air bump him? You gotta be able to stop
about to win 3-0 as well. 30 seconds left in the clock and they're up 3-1.
40 seconds left. Jobless looking to put this series on match point with such a big time goal. Rezzy looking for bumps downfield. He's taking smokes for
yeah.
able to make the shot.
Oh yeah.
Jobless keep pushing forward.
He put him in the spin cycle in net. Took him to the cleaners and said, filthy. I'll have this one, Oli, with a nice finish as well. Just walks that one home. 2-0 to Jobless. 33 seconds away from match point as well. A huge response from them.
I mean, offensively, between Rezzy and Oli, my goodness, what a performance. Both of them doing exactly what they need to and putting in that extra effort in order to get these goals, especially from Rezzy, who's got to make a stop. Wait, Smokes, he missed. So now Ixo has to die just to buy a little bit of time there. That was a little awkward. We're starting to see some beats.
Right.
It seems like it may be a
Jobless on match point.
They're sending everything in the kitchen sink and they're coming
going into game 4. Jobless looking like they are going to win the whole game. The whole it's just theirs to win now.
And I'm gonna put it in the net.
Incredible. More plays like that, and maybe Jobless could be showing the world something new. But regardless, they are putting on a show for us all. Here we go, game 4. It's up to forward to dictate if we have our first game 5 of the day. Smoke's trying to start it off with a flip reset, but Rezi is there. Good initial kickoff on the side of forward. You said it, in game 2, they really did bring on the pressure. They need to replicate that here if they want to have a chance to stop Jobless, who are just running on all cylinders forward right now. I mean, it's just been great.
Yeah, they brought the smoke in game 2, but I don't know what happened in game 3. They got extinguished or something. It was just, and it was Rezi. I think the human aimbot, honestly, the whole series, this guy has been pretty wild in front of net. But that demo could be an open
Okay.
thing here. HB gets
That's
the
something.
first. Finally, some aggression from fast forward through the demo.
That big compact play right there. He takes out the back end, and then HB, great shot. Need things like that, especially for HB. He's had some pretty good shooting so far in this series. If he gets more looks, I feel like that could benefit for a lot. But got to continue to create. Can't get your foot off the gas. You're able to set the tone with this first goal, but it's a lot of time in game.
Yeah, got to keep looking for more opportunities. That's a massive whiff. Rezi has to come up huge, gets a 50, and somehow they went he almost flipped through the ball and landed on it. Edgeby though tries to go for a solo play. He's bumped off at Exo with the catch and the dunk as well. Compact keeping that ball in. Ball fast forward, doesn't get the second touch, but does grab boost. Could be huge in the longevity of this offense. Rezi keeping that ball in, hasn't he been dangerous? Exo's looking for the double. It's a
Oh, that bump.
The bump's even better.
Oh,
Rezi
that demo was
realized
just
that
great.
offense is
It just gave him the freest of goals.
Oh yeah, I mean,
Great,
solid.
yeah.
The double's great. The
Great
demo
double
to set
from
it up, and it's
Exo.
the open
Good
net
look
there
at the demo for Rezi
Jobless.
and just
It doesn't get
free
much
net
better than that.
for
That
Oli.
is picture perfect. Everybody putting up with their role. As again,
He knows
Jobless can turn it
Rezi
around,
wrote
and
notice he
things
couldn't
here.
get that.
Forward is back in that
Didn't have the
pressure
boost
zone.
for it, so he just went for the demo and
pushing up.
it was just
Trying to
perfect.
bring a little bit more pressure than they brought in that last game. I think that they looked comfortable with that 0-0, but in the end, that's probably not the recipe against Jobless. You're going to be able to pull out and go out of nowhere like we saw with Rezi. 1-1 though. All the time in this one. HB trying to keep that ball in. Works that one out. Compact just pre-jumps. That's the pressure that they bring. The double, it's high. There's no follow-up. Only's just going to take that one up the sidewall. Probably didn't want the pinch, but the reset looks all right. Smokes gets the clear downfield, however. And a psycho attempt. You betcha. This guy hits everything.
Okay, he hit that too. Wait, he goes immediately back up for it. Oli was sitting in the midfield, could have took the ball. He will take a shot now, but Rezi is not messing around. We saw something similar from Smokes in game 3, where again you just see that aggression, just turning on the ball as quickly as you can. But Rezi's doing it in the air. He's been very efficient at it. So fast forward now, under a lot of pressure. They do get a little bit of space to get out, but this could be Jobless pulling them out for a counter.
Here goes Edgeby. Can't quite get the touch. Oh, Compact's getting demoed. Oh, he has to go. It was nice from Compact. And now the counter-attack at the other end. Rezi with the save.
Good
Compact
bump
keeping it in.
attempt.
Lands on it. Tries to pass it across. Edgeby to Smokes. Goes to sideball. Looks for a double. Lands the double. Exo has to get the clear. Just instead of away. More
They're
pressure
just
coming through. That's an insane.
Redirecting it mid over and over again.
Pretty comfortable with this offense coming out.
I see what they're trying to do, but it's not going to work. Because no one's ever there to get the follow-up.
Fast forward, and you saw someone from each team.
They needed to just take the ball back a little bit. Yes, they'd lose pressure, and it could have maybe potentially not paid off in the end. But I mean, they're now on defense because of what they just tried to do.
Yeah, this is a nice little offensive set as well. Coming out from Jobless, they've got a lot of
I ain't the
offensive
pro.
pressure with that boost control.
Don't really know what I'm
Take it
talking
upstairs
about,
with a reset
but
as well.
never
Can he get
know.
one more? He's dunked everyone.
I could
but
be
Compact
right.
Somehow floating on the ball. Flip comes through. Only gets demoed for his trouble as well. Cross, that's a great 50 from Smokes. He can land on the boost as well. If they can set up an offense, they might be able to steal something. Smokes is still downfield. He's looking for a double. Only again. Defense from Jobless has been fantastic. Albeit there, the open net. If Edgeby could have put that one on net.
Yeah, he was too awkward, unfortunately.
Again, potentially. Now we're seeing a tough situation. Final minute. Compact. Able to get
Oh yeah! There we go.
Fast forward are in
Good pass from Compact, and then Edge B's just in the perfect spot. Like Ixo was, that was quite questionable by Ixo, but yeah, I don't know. That's a good play by Fast Forward. Surprised the defense in the end.
They need one here. Are they going to have a game 5? We haven't had one yet. It feels like we've been calling out for one on the mainstream. Zixo takes it up with a reset. There's some great challenging coming out. This is different style here from Fast Forward. The aggression's been fantastic. That midfield play has been awesome.
Oh, that bum. That bum.
Got by the defense here. He takes control. Gets this one. You see Smokes gets bumped out the way, and Compact didn't have enough boost, and he didn't have enough reaction time to read where Oli was going to go. We are tied up again, 2-2 with 22 to go.
Jobless do not want game 5, and it started with a double commit in the midfield, and I think that confused the defense from Fast Forward. Rezi wants to call game, gets the pass across the Ixo, bottom left corner sniped.
Oh, this was Fast Forward's game, and they just got robbed.
Yeah, it looks like it.
The robbery of the century, no.
Put it right on his nose. You said they wanted to call game. Well, you're ringing the hotline. Who's going to answer? Can Forward answer back? Otherwise, is this going to be all over with final 10 seconds? Chance here for Ixo. He gets a piece of that ball. Follow up. Bang from Rezi. Call game.
We get the game 5 dream over here on the main
Damn.
stream. But Jobless have a date with the top 8 on Super Saturday. Through to the playoffs. Fast Forward. Well, they will not be there just yet. They'll go to round 5 of the Swiss. Jobless, a phenomenal series from them. Rezi, the
Fast Forward's not out yet, but
impressive.
yeah,
And
it's unfortunate.
Super strong from him. That was something to witness. A great result from Jobless. They took down BDS. They took down Belly Goal. Dropped to Ox.